Good morning, beautiful world. How are you? Today is the first day of the rest of your life. How exciting is that? Super exciting to me. I've been saying that for so many years. It has become my mantra, or at least one of my mantras of positivity. That reminds me that today is the day that the Lord has made, and it is good. And even if it's not 100% good, even if there's times within it that I don't want to see, I don't want to have to deal with, and I don't want to be in. Because there are times that, there's moments that have happened, and I have to say, that's the truth. I was not feeling it at the end of the day. Maybe not that day. But in time, I have realized that I am never brought to anything that I can't handle and I can't get through. So that gives me hope that no matter how crazy things might seem in the moment, that I will surmount them, I will transverse them, and I will overcome them so that I may live my best life every single moment, even if that moment is fearful, even if that moment is challenging, even if that moment is full of pain and despair, fear, um, allowing me to surrender to whatever it is that is happening so that I can live my best life, put my best foot forward, and work myself and work my way through the pain of whatever it is that's happening at the time. Because no matter how well we prepare, there are going to be moments and minutes and times and experiences that we don't necessarily want to deal with. We wish it wasn't happening to us. We wonder why it's happening to us. What have we done wrong? Excuse me, to be punished, for example. Because oftentimes, as people, as humans, we think, I've been doing everything right. We have such a reward system in our mind, right? I've been doing everything right, so this should be working out X, Y, Z for me or A, B, C for me, and when it doesn't, then I must be doing something wrong. Sometimes we're not doing anything wrong. Sometimes it's just an opportunity for learning, to grow, to stretch ourselves so that we can come closer to our purpose, come closer to fulfilling our goals and our dreams. And sometimes our goals and our dreams may seem like just words, but really, those words build our lives. And any underlying fear or um, yeah, fear. Fear is what comes to me. I mean, there's other words that are kind of floating out back here, but fear is the main word that kind of is like poking me on the shoulder as I'm talking about this. So, um, all we can do is acknowledge it and move on from there. That's it. There are going to be fearful minutes and fearful moments, but we don't have to stay in that fear. And that's the beauty. We can move beyond the fear. It doesn't have to paralyze us into staying where we are in whatever mindset or situation or circumstance that we might find ourselves in. We can and do have the power to change it. And one of the things that I like to use on the daily is affirmations. I love affirmations. I have been using affirmations since I was a teenager. My wonderful mom introduced me to them, and to mirror work as well when I was a teenager. So I've been very fortunate to have these tools that I haven't always used, but to have these tools that bring me peace and satisfaction and clarity. And they give me a sense of doing something, because sometimes things are happening and they have to run their course. We can't necessarily do anything in order to fix or change or deal with whatever situation we might find ourselves in. And that's real. It's real. And I have been at times in my life crying, just crying, and there's just so much pain, so much stuff going on. And, I remember saying to myself, Shelley, it's perfectly normal. It's perfectly normal that you are crying, you are feeling this, you are dealing with this in this way. It is perfectly normal. And, given the situation that you find yourself in, it's perfectly normal to be crying. It's perfectly normal to be sad. It's perfectly normal to be grieving. It's perfectly normal to be upset. It's perfectly normal to whatever it is, at the time. And that has become a strength for me, a strength that is built through the pain, because pain will eventually bring us to strength and will eventually bring us to betterment and will eventually bring us to knowledge as well. So if we let it, if we continue, like Winston Churchill says or said, let's be let's be correct, right? As he once said, if you're going through hell, keep going. That's right. Don't sit there and dawdle. Don't stay in hell complaining about how crappy hell is, the hell that you're feeling and experiencing at that particular moment in your life. Don't dawdle. Get the hell out of hell. Right? Hightail it. Don't sit there and stay in that energy if there's anything that you can possibly do to avoid it. So that's kind of life according to Shelley. So, on to the affirmation that I wrote this morning for myself, and I did my daily morning Reiki routine with it. And I hope that it inspires you or touches you or, makes you feel in a positive way and brings you some sort of happy satisfaction. Please feel free to repeat these, to save this, to write it down, to place it in any place where you sit, by your mirror, any place that you spend any amount of time, so that you can remind yourself of what your goal is, that your goal is to feel good today. And because that's your goal, that's what you're going to do. So, and it all starts with one little affirmation. So here we go. I hope you enjoy. Everything I need flows to me now as I allow what is mine, all the good seeking me to find me where I am now, so that I may fulfill my purpose and spread my light. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Short but sweet. There. I wish you all a beautiful day. Take really good care. Keep shining, keep smiling, keep doing what you need to do in order to live your best, highest, happiest, most fulfilling life, whatever that looks like for you. Stay well, be blessed, take care, keep smiling, and remember, today is the first day of the rest of your life. Make it good. Mwah. Be well.